The Preppy Bug says, "Hi Jody, can you do a full face of Temu makeup?" I get this comment a lot. Not necessarily for a full face, but makeup looks featuring Temu products. So you're in luck because your girl has a ton of product to play around with. Let's start off with prepping the skin. I am going to use these Makeup Forever dupes. This one is an illuminating one. Kind of have to shake it. I don't think I want a dewy finish. I'll go with the matte. I feel like I did try this once before. Just the one time, first impressions. I didn't notice a difference, but I had my makeup on for like the longest time that day. Why am I shaking it? That is a dupe for Makeup Forever, and no one can tell me otherwise. I've never tried the Makeup Forever one. I don't own it, so this is gonna be kind of like a, here's an opportunity to see whether or not you would like something. It smells really pretty. This is supposed to help mattify. So I'm gonna let it sit. By the way, Miss Kami Bobami is currently wearing headphones for the very first time. She is on my recliner, and she is chilling like a villain. Let's see how long this is gonna last, because she's acting like she owns the place, so we'll see. You're gonna see a few items that are repeated here on the channel. That is the Lang Manny foundation. They call it a concealer, but it's a foundation. It's multitaskable. Mine is in the shade number 6. That is gonna be your packaging, and remember at the bottom, it looks like a flower. So good. Then for concealer, I'm going to use the Dorol concealer. The packaging and formula seem like they wanna be a dupe for the NARS concealer. This one doesn't have a shade number anymore. I think the sticker came off. This is okay, I kept it. It does feel like a dupe for NARS. And then I'm gonna use the Pudare bronzer. This is like a powder. They have it in all colors. I selected a deeper shade so it could be my bronzer. And this is in 6WY. It's a really nice powder. Now that I showed you what we're gonna use, I can go ahead and chat with you guys about the holidays. What was your favorite thing that you ate? I'll share mine. This is the very first time my mother spends a Thanksgiving in warm weather in sunny Florida. I don't think I've actually spent like a Thanksgiving with a whole bunch of family in a really long time along with my mom. So this was nice. I spent Thanksgiving 2 years ago with my mom. I flew out to Jersey after giving birth to Cam. I hadn't been to Jersey in about 1.5 years after I moved. So I was like, you know what, let's go. And I wanna see my mom, I wanna cook for her, I wanna do the most, and we'll spend Thanksgiving over there. I shared with you guys, this year we were gonna spend Thanksgiving at my mother-in-law's house. We drove down there. We actually were the first ones to arrive. The coverage on this is intense, and honestly, I applied more than I would typically apply. Don't ask me why. My major issue with this concealer was that I thought I was getting a lighter shade and I didn't. So it's a little too yellowy orangey for me, but then when I use the setting powder, it kind of looks normal. I'm gonna use the same little brush to buff this into the skin. I'm gonna fast forward to like the exciting part because, you know. So my husband has 2 brothers. You guys have met them if you follow the vlog channel. They are 3 children when they get together. They turn into little boys, kind of crack jokes on each other, and it's just like a really fun, positive, upbeat vibe, but still, it just gives you a vision into the past and their dynamic as children and how silly boys could be. My mom's sitting there and they're cracking jokes and she's looking at them like, what is going on? Because it's just different. Their dynamic is very, very different. But it was awesome. She was having a great time. When they said food was ready, guess who was the first one in line? Me! I am gonna go ahead and use the setting powder. This is supposed to be a dupe for like RCMA powder. That is like feeder powder. I bought it so many years ago when YouTube started being a place for beauty. We were able to get it for $5 at camerareadycosmetics.com. I wonder how much it goes for now. Hold on. Back in the day, you can get a container this size for $5. Camera Ready Cosmetics now has it for $14. Beauty Bay has it on sale for $11.20. Oh my goodness, there are places that have it for close to $20. Insane. So this is literally supposed to be a dupe for that. Dique. So we're gonna see about that. It looks like cornstarch, really. My major peeve with the packaging of RCMA, and now this one, where do you smell like you're not scented? Is it looks like a freaking seasoning, right? Like just a little seasoning shaker. Let's pop some salt in there. So the way that you would do it with this one, because it's kind of complicated, it's messy. Pour some into your hand, dip your sponge, brush whatever tool you're gonna use and then gently like buff it out like this. And then once you've pressed it into your spongy sponge, you're able to kind of go in and then press it onto the skin. Which at this point, I feel like, oh, she's talking to her video. At this point, I think I'm gonna set the entire skin, and I tend not to do that. Pero I'm looking really dewy and my skin and hair are getting tacky together and I don't like that. The good thing is this is a no color powder. It's not going to change the color of your foundation and or finish really. It's just gonna set it in place. I think we're at a good place, you guys. I'll go in to this little powder over here. This is so finely milled. I have to really go light-handed with it. Anyway, back to the story. Yari ran, got to the line first. I wonder if anyone has a video of it. That would have been hilarious. I'm not sure. I was the first one online and I grabbed 2 plates. Initially, it was one for me, one for Cam. Then I realized I could share with Cam from my plate. Since Juan had Cam, the right thing to do is serve him a plate because I typically do that anyway. So I was like, why did I think of Cam before thinking of my husband? In our minds, at least the first 3 people, there was a line. There was definitely no line. They asked us to come outside because they were gonna do a moment of prayer before anyone can touch dinner. That's tradition. We do it every year. Typically, whoever's closest to the table, i.e. first, will get to grab their food first. So I went ahead and I made sure I got to the table first and I grabbed my plate first. And then my brother-in-law, Sammy, he's like, who said you can go first? I said, I'm not going, I'm waiting. And then when they did the prayer, that's when we really went in. I needed to make sure that I grabbed my mother-in-law's stuffing. That thing, it's like I can eat it every day. It's so amazing. Not breakfast, lunch, dinner, but I could have it either for lunch or for dinner every single day. Call me greedy. But when everyone was done eating, I made it a point to grab a plastic container and serve myself stuffing and turkey. And I'm not a big turkey eater, but that one was amazing. This year it was different. And it's almost like every year that my mother-in-law ends up making her stuffing, it just gets better. So I wanted to make sure I got in the front of the line, girl. I'm gonna use this blush stick by Magic Casa. One end has a sponge. I'm not, well, should I try it? Maybe. But the other end has the blush. And that is your shade. It doesn't say the name, so I can't. Wait, it looks like there's a number 3. So maybe, just maybe, the shade name number is 3. I am going to apply noche. Why am I singing? Yo no sé. This is why I didn't want to use a sponge, but I figured it's there. Try it. So tiny. It take forever to blend this out. In a pinch, it's convenient because it's like I'd rather have something than have nothing at all. It has a little bit of a dewy finish. It's fine. Pero mira, I have a dupe for a Pixie. That was weird. Pero mira. And then I didn't even show you. This is a dupe for like the little blushers that Pixie has. Quite literally the very same packaging. You guys really wanted me to snag this one. This is in the shade number 5. This is luminous. And if I apply it properly, I may not have to even blend. We're gonna try this little wine bottle over here. It says eyebrow gel, professional makeup for you to create a beautiful makeup. Pixin? I got it because it looks like a cute little wine bottle. Is this like an actual gel? Ooh, let's comb these babies out. And since this is a wine bottle brow product, I'm gonna read A Manners 1's comment. It says, quick question. What is your favorite wine? And then she says, love your videos. Thank you very mucho. Okay, my favorite wine, I feel like you guys are gonna crack on me. I wanna be fully transparent. I do drink wine. I drink a lot of wine. But I'm not this wine connoisseur that will sit here and try extravagant wines and likes to test her palate too much. This is goopy. It's goopy and weird. Why did I even buy this? I don't know. I don't like all wines. Years and years and years and years and years and years and years ago, I started drinking Moscato and White Zinfandel, and I thought that was cute. It was nice. If I'm having a moment and I'm like, I want something that I can relax with after a glass, I'll go for like a Pinot. I'm hoping this works out because this is just weird, and the more it dries out, the goopier it gets. Why does it seem like this may potentially be one of those things that you have to peel off? Maybe, just maybe, and if not, this is gonna suck. This is such a bad shape. I pray for the best right now. During the week, I'm more of a keep it light and simple, so I'll go for a sweet red wine, something not super sweet. I can't do like full-on sugar, it's too much for me. A semi-sweet, I can do sweet red. It's not as acidic. It goes down fairly well. It still tastes like a wine. It's cute. However, I'm more of a vodka, rum, whiskey kind of girl. Yes, I did say whiskey. The first time I shared that with somebody, there, what? You? Whiskey? Oh, it got in my hair. I don't know what my brows are gonna look like. I'm a little afraid here. We're gonna roll with the punches though. Let's move on because I'm getting nervous just a little bit. I have 3 palettes that we can play around with. I kind of want color. This is such a nice, like full, everyday neutral palette. But then I also had this one that we swatched and never played with. So I think I'm gonna set this to the side and we'll do this in another video. And then we'll kind of implement these two. This is supposed to be a dupe for one of the Maybelline palettes. I had the golds. I did a review on it when I first started my YouTube channel. The quality of that video is crap, but the review remains the same. It sucked. The quality of those eyeshadows was terrible. I expected gold and got practically nothing. So I don't know what to expect with this one. It's the nudes, but it's by a different brand. So let's see. I'm gonna prep my lids really rapido. I'm gonna mix this one and this one together. Yes, baby. And then that's gonna go on the crease. So yeah, those are like my go-tos. I mean, if I had it up to me, depending on the situation, occasion, then yeah, I'll have like wine. However, if I want a cocktail, your girl's gonna have a really good cocktail.
Oh, Mom.
Yes, baby.
I need help.
Okay, you need help. Give me 1 second, I got you. Oh, I wish there was a green in here. There isn't. So we're gonna go into that purple with a fluffy brush. And talking about brushes, this is so funny because I'm segueing into like the comments without planning it. Since I said brush, let me answer this one. Anna Kinsky Walker Jedi Master 1052. I legit was like, is that someone's name or not? It actually like, it made sense now. I would love to know what brush you put the blush on with. I have been trying to find some new brushes and I really like that one. She is talking about this brush over here. It is a Tarte brush. This is a fluffy Tarte brush. This is not as purple as I thought it was gonna be. ¿Qué pasó? Let me see, maybe I can build it. I did you the favor and went onto the Tarte website to see if they still had it because I would have actually linked it below. They don't have this anymore. Here is the shape of the brush. It is fluffy. It is so soft and it is nice. I've had this brush for probably 7 years. And the way I got my hands on this brush was through a holiday kit. So maybe if you look at Sephora or Ulta for a blush holiday kit where you'll get 3 to 4 blushes and sometimes it'll come with a brush. Even QVC and H&M sometimes has really good deals. I would kind of go that route and see if you'll find it. It builds, it's working, but I want it to get softer as we go out. What else did I do? Oh, my sister started driving her car. She was slightly like scared. Oh, can you drive? No, ma'am. No, ma'am, you have a car. You're ready to go. Can get behind the wheel. And she did really well. She almost killed me at one point, but she did really, really well. She's had a license forever, but she's always paranoid something's gonna happen, so she tries not to drive a lot. I had a moment this weekend. It's like, please take me home to my babies, please. But she did really good. But yeah, that itself was a situation within itself. I'm gonna take that fluffy brush. I don't think I need this other, I had another brush ready to go. I'm gonna grab another fluffy brush. I'm gonna dip in to this pink, which I wish was a matte pink. I'm gonna apply that out here so it'll help with the transition. I genuinely wish it was like a matte pink. You guys, my eyeshadow palette is currently 50% off. You might wanna snag it because it was just 60% off this weekend and you would have gotten it for less than $20. My lip kit is also on sale, literally everything. I'm just building it gently because I don't want it to be too much. I don't want this pink, I want a hotter pink. Since we're talking about my palette, let's grab the blush. I'm gonna go into the blush from my palette. Yes, baby, she's singing to me. And I'll apply that out. There we go. That's what I wanted. It is Cyber Monday. The deals are still insane at BK Beauty, which is my go-to brush brand when it comes to makeup. I just told you guys Ofra still has 50% off site-wide. So if you haven't gotten Rhonda's collab, Hot Mess Mama MD, you might want to snag that because it's on sale. Her lip duo is on sale. My collab is on sale. This is like an amazing time to snag everything you wanted and not have to pay full price. And Gerard Cosmetics is also having an amazing deal right now. Tons of the product are 40, 50, and 60% off of the site. I'm gonna link the websites down below. Y'all already know the affiliate links do give me a little bit of kickback if I were to refer you and you use them to go over to their website. You don't absolutely need to use it, but when you do, it helps me out, helps the channel, helps my family, and I want to thank you in advance if you do choose to use it. I want to go back in with some purple, mami, no te caiga. Be careful, okay? Okay, she's down now. Let's add more purple here. And she's going for the brushes. I'm gonna take some of that purple, drag it down here. All right, I'll go back in to the blush. Gonna apply some of that out here. Would you believe me if I told you guys my original concept for this palette included a purple? Now we're gonna work on the lashes. I'm gonna go in with my It Superhero. And not that the look absolutely needs it, but I'm gonna go in with these little falsies. They're a little bit on the spiky side. They're gonna add a little extra something without it being too much. I like the purple and the pink. It's just doing it for me. These are gonna be extremely light and wispy, so it just adds something. The ridiculousness of this, oh, I completely forgot about my brows. I'm thinking, oh, just the lippy. No. Is it peelable? Am I gonna lose brow hair? This is stuck. If I do it backwards, I'm scared I'm gonna lose a lot of brow hair. How do I? Oh God. It is pulling off some of my hair. So if you don't have a lot of brow hair, you might not want to try this. I'm missing hair in this area here, more than usual. Oh no. It's more hair. Maybe I over applied. Listen, I can't afford to keep losing brow hairs. I think I won't use this again only because of that. I can't. Let's see if I can brush it out. I think I put too much. I'm missing even more hair on this side. I'm missing hair here. Did it stain? Yes, I haven't had to fill in my brows. I want to apply gems because my name is Yari and I can. I think gems are fun. Okay, so our gems are in. These were from Temu, super affordable. And gems are fun. You can pop some on the sides here, like of your brows if you want to do also. And then we're going to try these. Lip balm. I want to do like a lip plumper video for you guys, but right now I want to try these here because I don't have a lippy to apply. This is number 3. That may go with the number 2, number 3. I'm thinking I'm going with number 3. I'm gonna use Luna by Gerard Cosmetics. It's not supposed to like really plump you. That's a pretty color. It's supposed to give you the illusion. It has a minty fragrance. Okay, I got lucky with this lip combo because it actually looks good and I grabbed Luna because it was the first thing I had seen. This balm is pigmentado. I feel like I want to do a little more on the eyes. I remembered I had this, so I grabbed it. It is the Luminous pencil and it was like shimmery and super cute. Purposely left the inner part of the eye alone because I wanted to brighten it. And then I think I want to add more of the pink. You guys, I'm feeling this look a lot. Let's dip. Yeah, I want to bring some of this blush down here. The color is nice. Okay, so out of everything I've tried today, is there something I do not recommend? The gel eyebrow product. It was weird. I've tried something like this before, but this it tugged and pulled a lot of my brow hair. And now once this wears off, which I don't know how long it's gonna take for it to wear off, I'm scared to see how much hair I'm missing. So I would say kind of skip on this. The balm is minty. It's not uncomfortable. It feels nice. It smells like a mint. It's pigmented. It's creamy. It's gonna be beautiful for like the colder months if you have dry lips like me. And if you pair it with Luna by Gerard Cosmetics, you got this combo. It is stunning. This palette is really nice. I'm not mad at her. I'm actually really impressed. If anything, this performed better than the Maybelline one. I used a setting spray at the beginning of the video to prep the skin, and my makeup went on as normal. I'm not gonna say anything super amazing happened. It went on as it normally does. I don't know if this is actually gonna work. We're gonna have to kind of wait and see how it wears throughout the day. Those were all the products. No worries, I'll try to find them over on Temu and add them in the description box below. A huge shout out to my channel members. You guys are amazing, have always been, and will continue to be, because that is just who you are. Thank you so much for supporting the channel, showing love to me and my family, and helping us out, supporting us at a different level. And if you are a member of this channel, you haven't seen yesterday's video. I don't normally post on Sundays, but I posted like a behind the scenes kind of video for members only. Tips and tricks were included in that video, and then my little princess was in there as well. So if you want to go check it out. You'll find it only in the members section. And if you're interested in joining as a member and receiving these extra perks and exclusive, make sure you hit the join button below this video. And if you do not see it on your device, no worries. I have a link available in the description box for you guys. All you have to do is click to join. I'm recommending 2 playlists here on screen filled with content you're gonna love, all makeup related. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye guys.